This train is on the Yokohama Municipal Subway Blue Line. Yokohama is a city south of Tokyo with a population of approximately 3.8 million. I'm heading to Shimo-Iida Station, which has one of the lowest passenger numbers on the Blue Line. It's one stop before the terminal station, Shimo-Iida Station, and in 2024, the average daily passenger numbers will be just under 8,600. It has the second lowest daily passenger numbers on the Blue Line after Yumegaoka Station, which we introduced the other day, and is one of 3 stations with fewer than 10,000 passengers. This area is also hilly, and as it is a suburban section, the tracks come above ground frequently. Due to the terrain, the tracks come above ground just before the station and then cross the river on an elevated track. This is a different approach from Yumegaoka Station, where the train goes underground under the river. There are areas before and after the station where light pours in, and the section towards Azumino is covered. The station is located on the Shimo-Iida side, and although there is no roof, light streams in from just ahead. There are 6 trains per hour during the day. Unlike Yumegaoka Station, there are no passing trains, so the number of trains on the same line is also the same. This is quite low for a subway in Japan. Let's go to the ticket gate. Shimo-Iida Station has an upward escalator and elevator. However, there are no reverse stairs or escalators. Because there is a large piece of land above the tunnel, the station building is located directly above ground. It is apparently sometimes used as a filming location for dramas and other productions, as it is easy to regulate the surrounding area. The reason passenger numbers at Shimo-Iida Station have stagnated is because the surrounding area has been designated a controlled urbanization area.
Shimo-Iida Station opened in 1999. Comparing aerial photographs taken about 10 years before the station opened with those taken about 8 years after it opened, you can see that there are almost no newly built houses. Urbanization Control Zones are areas designated to curb uncontrolled urbanization and protect natural environments such as farmland and green spaces. Within these zones, construction and development of buildings are generally restricted. These are contrasted with urbanization zones, which specify in detail the type of building and its size. Buildings can be constructed and developed within these zones. Conversely, designation as an urbanization zone is essential for the development of the zone around the station. As a result, no large-scale development has taken place around Shimo-Iida Station, and forests remain. In addition to the lack of residential areas in the area, there are no factories, commercial facilities, or schools to attract passengers, which are factors contributing to the low number of passengers. Around the same time, Yumegaoka Station on the Sotetsu Line opened. Before opening, Yumegaoka Station's working name was Shimo-Iida, after the name of the town where it is located, but it was changed before the station opened. The name was chosen in the hope of creating a town where people could inspire dreams around the station, based on the local government's vision of a peaceful and tranquil town. However, the area around the station is an urbanization control zone, so significant development was not possible, and the number of passengers was by far the lowest on the Sotetsu Line. The west side of the station is particularly strange, with an orchard stretching out next to the viaduct and no road directly next to it. The unusual design of this station, built in such a location, was inspired by the image of a drop of water, in line with the local concept of urban development that makes use of water.
The platform and tracks are surrounded by an arched steel frame covered by a roof, with transparent panels fitted to the sides to protect from the wind. As the platform has no roof supports, it is characterized by a tunnel-like space with good visibility. The light blue steel frame and yellow accents create a refreshing atmosphere. The unusual station building, standing in a field, is fairly famous, and with low passenger numbers making it easy to control, it has often been used as a filming location for TV dramas and other productions. However, the situation at both stations is changing. In 2014, the surrounding area was incorporated into an urbanization zone, and a land readjustment project began. At the same time, the construction of apartments and other housing, as well as commercial facilities and hospitals, has progressed, resulting in significant development for the city. And the commercial facility resulting from this series of developments, Yumegaoka Soratos, opened in July of last year. It is a large-scale commercial facility located between Shimo-Iida Station and Yumegaoka Station. A new rotary has also been built, including bus stops, taxi stands, and general vehicle pickup and drop-off areas, expanding the facility's functions as a hub. The building is divided into two halves, connected by a pedestrian deck. From here, you can enjoy a never-ending view of the Sotetsu Line trains. However, you can get a real view of the trains from the far right. There is a deck along the tracks, higher than the station, from which you can look down on the station and trains.
There's also a children's play area next to the station, and it's bustling with families even during the day on weekdays. As you'd expect from a commercial facility developed by the Sotetsu Group, you'll see Sotetsu's mascot, Sonyan, everywhere. That train is the 11,000 series, manufactured for direct connections to JR lines. Sotetsu previously operated with just two lines, the main line and the Izumino line, starting from Yokohama Station. But in 2019, it added a direct route to the city center, expanding its network. Now directly connected to JR and Tokyu, the route map is virtually incomprehensible at first glance. In conjunction with development in the area, a station renovation has been announced for 2023. The station building will be nearly 1.5 times larger than before, with a total floor area of approximately 580 square meters. The restrooms have been completely renovated, and an IC card-only ticket gate has been installed on the side facing Yumegaoka Soratos. This is called the Soratos Ticket Gate, and the previous ticket gate has been moved to the north exit. There are usually no station staff at the ticket counter, and you'll be greeted by a giant Sonia stuffed animal. Sotetsu's seriousness is evident in the huge investment they made at a station with the lowest passenger numbers, building a new ticket gate that's 0 minutes walk from Soratos. The exterior of the station building has also been renovated, with a brick finish in line with the group's unified concept. The steel frame, which was a bizarre blue and yellow, has been repainted the group's unified dark blue. The carriage's color scheme has also been changed to a dark blue known as Yokohama Navy Blue, and the number of carriages with old color schemes like the 11,000 series mentioned above is decreasing.
The platform doors have also been changed to a sophisticated gray, giving the area a chic and calm atmosphere. Meanwhile, there is still some greenery remaining in areas that have been redesignated as urbanized areas, except for those with commercial facilities. There are also green areas within a 250-meter radius of the station, and the idyllic scenery can be seen from the platform. A new road is being built next to the viaduct on the north side of the station, and construction of a new apartment building is underway directly across from the station. This apartment building was also developed by the Sotetsu Group. It will be available for occupancy from April next year. A variety of floor plans are available, and model rooms are still open. With the development of the city, there have been major changes in passenger numbers. Yumegaoka Soratos opened on July 25th of last year. Here is a comparison of passenger numbers for 2020 and 2024. It's only natural that passenger numbers are increasing as the effects of the infectious disease subside, but looking at the ratios, a different picture emerges.
Shimo-Iida Station is 170% higher than 2020, the highest on the Blue Line. Yumegaoka Station is the same. The number of passengers in 2024 is expected to be 418% compared to 2020. This puts it in first place on the Sotetsu Line and far exceeds the second-placed Hazawa Yokohama Kokudai Station, which is 163% higher. Since this number is for a station that opened in July, it is likely to increase even more in 2025, when the station is open year-round. Once the apartment buildings currently under construction are completed and more people live there, it may overtake the next lowest number of passengers, Sotetsu Hiranuma Bashi Station and the Blue Line's Shimo-Nagaya Station. Thank you for watching.